Take advantage of the unplanned, and here's what I mean by this. During this styled shoot that we've shown a couple times, we came across this home. It's actually next to the home that we were photographing, and the two homes, they're actually good, close family friends, and they use each other's yards and so forth. So we had permission to shoot in the other person's home and yard, even though they were basically renovating. And when I saw the house, I was like, you know what? We have to do a shot in this house. Now, it's not going to be cohesive to any of the other images that we've created here, because every single other image was designed to look like a tropical scene and like have, even though it's right here in Huntington Beach in a backyard. But it's not going to fit any other image, but it's something that's cool that I want to have for myself. And I'm sure the bride and groom, if this were an actual bride and groom, they'd want to have it as well. It's just fun. It's part of the day and part of the scene. So here's what we did. We came to the scene, and I thought it looked pretty rad, and this is that overall scene, but I was like, you know what, we need some way to draw attention to the couple and to lift them out of the scene. So you'll see a stand right here, and you'll see in the behind the scenes video, we actually placed the lights right up on the stand. We grid the lights to control the light spill. I want to control it so it's falling directly on him and directly on her. And I believe for this scene, we actually ended up using two flashes, one for him, one for her, so they're angled slightly differently. But you could do this with one flash too. The main thing is we want to keep it gridded so none of the background is affected by that flash. Control the light spill. So we get onto the 5D Mark IV at 50 millimeters, 1/320 of a second, f1.2 and ISO 100. We're using high-speed sync because we don't have to take the shutter up that fast. I didn't want to go get ND filters, and so we're using the high-speed sync on the, I think we're using actually the Canons in this one, the 600 EXRTs. And we go with a nice angular light that basically creates almost a split lighting look. There's a slight bit of Rembrandt, and yes, we could have adjusted a little bit to get that perfect split light or to get it kind of just right. But this was the very end of the shoot. We actually had to go shoot details and we were a little bit rushed, so I just wanted to get this shot and move on, because this really wasn't part of the day. But we moved this wheelbarrow right there, and we kind of placed it upside down. We put the little broom right here, and everything else was just, that was the way that it was. And we end up with this really cool kind of depiction of the modern couple, with kind of the beauty of this couple with life just going to all chaos around them. And I thought that was such a cool depiction of kind of how life is. You know, there's so much beauty in it, but there's really, truly just a ton of chaos that surrounds us. And this is a completely unplanned moment, and it ended up being, you know, it's not, I wouldn't say that this is an award-winning image, but emotionally to me, it has a lot of meaning, and I love this image, and I love looking at it, and it's fun. So take advantage of these unplanned opportunities. They're gonna come across all the time, and more often than not, your bride and groom will want to do it too. Because if they're walking along the hotel or wherever they're at and they see something crazy and ridiculous, maybe you're on a pier and some guy comes up and starts playing the saxophone for them. Whatever it might be, it's a great moment to get something authentic, to have kind of this really cool memory and a great image associated to it. Let's go ahead and move on to the next video.